This is a project I've been wanting to do for a while. So how it works is I'm going to go through all of these scratch blocks and see which ones I can remove entirely and still have any game on Scratch be functioning perfectly by just replacing blocks with other blocks. So, yeah, let's get started. First of all, we only need one of these. Hi, Editing Owl here. I'm just here to tell you that you don't actually need either of these blocks because of the point in direction block. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Feel free to keep watching. This one, theoretically, you could code an engine with, like, trigonometry and stuff, but I can't, and I don't have the coding knowledge to do that, so I'm gonna put it over here. This is used to go to, other sprites and a random position. You could do the random position with, this and then some random number generators. But, yeah, no, I don't think... No, you can just store the, other sprites' X and Y positions as variables and, have it go there. So, unnecessary. Next we have, this. We could, replace this with, these. So we don't need this, but we do need these. Speaking of the... No, we need this to turn. Point towards... Yeah, I don't know how to code an engine for that with, just this block, so... I'm, again, going to put that in this section, the necessary section. I'm gonna move the canvas over a little bit. Which one next? Alright, these. So, these aren't actually necessary, because instead of changing the Y, you just set the Y to, like, the Y position plus a certain number, and it would achieve the same result. So, we don't actually need these. We're still in the motion section. If on edge bounce, you could code a script for that. It just, what does it do? Let's see. I mean, I know what it does, but, what it does is if it's on the edge, it, makes sure it is not on the edge. That's all it does. You can code a script for that, easy. I've done it before. I can do it again. Set rotation style. I have no idea what this does. I assume it's not replicatable, but go tell me in the comments if you know what that does. We need these. It's unreplicatable. It's raw data, and you can't, replicate that with any other blocks, so, let's see. These could be replaced with the ones that have a duration and just do 9 billion. So, this goes over here. Yeah. Switching costume. I think we only really need one of these, because this, you could do costume number +1 for next costume, and then switch backdrop. For backdrops, you could send a signal. No, we still need the, we still need the backdrops one. So, yeah. We don't actually need this, because it's, replicatable with this, just doing, set costume to costume number +1. Which means we do need this. And probably this. Probably that one, too. Show and hide. You could do that with these. With the ghost effect. It doesn't actually... You know what? It doesn't actually produce the same effect, because hiding removes the ability for it to touch anything with certain scripts in the coding engine. So we do actually need Which one was it? Oh, right, show and hide. There are a lot more necessary ones than I thought there'd be. Again, most of the ones where it can say change instead of set, we can get rid of, for the reasons I've explained. Let's see. Set effect, clear graphic effects, you could just spam out a bunch of these, so we don't need that. I think we're done with the looks section, so sound. These do have different effects, but we only need 2 of these, because either we have these 2 or these 2. Yeah, you could do start sound, wait a little bit, and then stop, depending on how much you want to play. You could just put a wait block after the start sound to make it function as if it were doing this, as long as you know how long the sound is. So we do need these, and we don't need that one. Pitch. Again, there's a set, so we don't need the change. Clear sound effects. Oh, there's a bunch of these. Okay. Oh, it's just 2. Clear sound effects. Yeah, we probably need that, but again, we could just set it to like the default value with one of these, so technically we don't need it. It's not like completely necessary. Volume, again, we only need set, we don't need change, and volume is a data number, so we do need that. This is necessary for the game to run. So, this we actually don't need because it can be replaced with this one. For most, in most cases. Well, in all cases, actually, but it's a little finicky with the engine and whatnot. Sometimes it, like it makes certain scripts not work like they're supposed to with the, and I don't know why. It's weird. Usually with cloning and stuff. So we don't need this one. I'm gonna put it up here. When the sprite clicked, you could just do touching mouse pointer and, mouse down, so we don't need that. When the backdrop switches to backdrop 1, no, we can just detect the, backdrop number, so no. When loudness of the, I think that's the microphone feature, which is not replicatable with anything else, I don't think. When I receive message, oh yeah, these are messages. I don't think and wait does anything. I don't know what that does, but I've never used it, and I don't think we need it, so. Yeah, and that's everything in events, so control is next. Instead of doing repeat, yeah, no, we don't need forever, because that can be replaced with, repeat until. You could do a bunch of stuff with variables, make it go up until a certain number of times it's gone, so we don't need this either. Let's see, what else? Okay, right here. We don't need this because it can be replaced with this, and this has more functionality, so that's what we're using. I'm putting that over there. And we also don't need the not block because of this. I should need to put that up there. Let's see. Where are we? Here. Okay. Right, wait until. That's just repeat until. You could just have an empty one of these, and it would function exactly like this, so we don't need that. Stop all. I'm pretty sure you could just code that in manually, so it's not completely necessary. So, yeah. It could be different though, but you could code it in manually theoretically. Cloning. We need all of these. It's irreplaceable. There is a cloning limit, so it can't just hide and sort itself away. Okay, touching mouse pointer. We needed that for something else. Touching color. Let me think about these for a minute. Touching other sprites is very valuable. So is this, but hang on. Theoretically, we could use this as this. Because, well, actually not always, because sprites aren't always solid color. Yeah, I think we do need both of these. Alright, distance to a certain object. You could just do... Okay, yeah, we don't need this because what you could do is you could take the x and y positions of both sprites and then use the Pythagorean theorem to deduce the distance between it and store it as a variable. Or just take the number itself. So, nifty. This is an ask and answer block. I think we need these. Could be wrong, though. Yes, we do need these. Those are very useful. I use them all the time. And they cannot be replaced. Except with this, which I already... Well, it can't always. And I replaced it already, so... Yeah, I'm just going to remove it. And, okay. Mouse down, we do need that. We don't actually need this. Because what we could do is we could have a sprite that's always going to the mouse pointer and then store that X and Y. So it's a fun workaround that we don't really need those, but yeah. This is not replaceable. We do need that. Let's see, what does this do? Yes, this is the microphone one, which is... Wait a minute, so... Okay, yeah, so we don't need that, actually. Why'd I put it in there in the first place? Oh, whatever. Yeah, okay, so I was right, without knowing it, somehow. These blocks are useless and garbage, because you can just use variables. Let's see. Backdrop number. Okay, volume of... Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this does. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Backdrop number, name, variable. Oh. Is this like... For this sprite only, if I can detect... Let me test that actually, hang on. Yeah, I have no idea what this does. We don't need that. It doesn't look like. We actually don't need this block because we could do some math with this block. Or you could swap it the other way around and math it around the opposite way. This block is irreplaceable. It's the username block. It is used to, you guessed it, get someone's username. So here's the funny thing. Due to some math properties, we only need... I think we don't need that and we don't need that. Because, like, instead of doing 2 times 2... instead of, like, doing 2/5, you could do 2 times, like, 1/5. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Hang on. I'm making this up as I go, so if this is a little bit confusing, you'll know why. And Alright, let's try to figure this out. So, I forget why you only need 1. It's like 2 times 0.5 is the same time as 2 divided by, like, 2, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We only need these 2, and we don't necessarily need these 2, I don't think. But would that work with variables, I wonder? So, like, if you had a variable, and then it's like that times 0.5, yeah, it'd be divided by 2. Okay, yep. Same thing. What's next? Random. We need that. We just need... Instead of doing this, we could do not this and put the stuff down here. Although it's not greater than or equal to, so it wouldn't be exactly the same effect, but you could get around it. And we actually don't need this, because if we did this, and then if we did this, we could put both in as requirements for it to run. So we don't actually need and. And then for or, we could do 2 separate scripts that run the same thing. It would be highly inefficient, but it'd be possible. Again, not could be replaced with these. These are all scripts to detect, like, words and stuff. We're not able to replace these, so I'm gonna put them down in here. Okay. Mod and round are not replaceable, I don't think. I don't exactly know what a mod does. This is a bunch of operations that we can't replace, so we do need that. And variables are very, very useful, and you can't code without them. So yeah, that was a shorter video than I expected. This is the final list of ones on this side of the line that we do absolutely need. And on this side of the line, we don't necessarily. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm pretty sure I didn't place all of the ones that we didn't need because I just put them back in here. But anyway, yeah. If this video gets 30 likes within the next month, then I will code an entire game using only the blocks on the left-hand side. You have your time limit, YouTube. Get on that. Or, don't. Make my life easier so I don't have to code that. But, if you want to see that, show your support by liking the video. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.